Blake, it's a pleasure to have you here. Thank you so much.
Thanks. Nice to be here.
Okay. I think pretty much everyone, if not outside the US, in the US, is familiar with the company you're now running for the last 1 year, which is GoDaddy.com.
Right.
Okay. I personally host my 3 websites on your site.
Thank you.
You joined us, as you said earlier, last year, and your vision is to scale it. You have experience with Yahoo and Microsoft before. So the question really is, when you come from big name brands like Microsoft, when you come from a company like Yahoo, there are a lot of lessons you have learned. There are 2 different companies. You bring that broad-based global exposure to a company like GoDaddy. The question is, when GoDaddy itself has been branding so well, what is the milestone you set for yourself?
So I've got let me just start with vision. Anytime you're trying to build a company that you want to take globally, you actually have to put the stake in the ground many years out, because it takes a long time to build a global company, and you're going to be, when you're done doing it, you're going to be billions and millions of dollars larger than you are today, and have a customer base that's tens of millions larger than you are today. So you start with a big vision. Our vision is radically shifting the global economy towards small businesses, to make it easy for people to easily start, confidently grow, and successfully run their venture, whatever that venture happens to be. So knowing who those customers are, and the thing that's most common between Yahoo, Microsoft, I don't care if it's General Motors or GoDaddy, knowing who those customers are and what you're going to do for them is the most important thing. So we've segmented our customer base very precisely. We know who our customers are. We know what they want. We know people like you that have 3 websites, and they're all a little bit different, but they're all dreams that you have of turning into something that's wonderfully special. And we know that's what we do for people. There are tens of millions, if not more, people around the world that are trying to do exactly that. And it's our job as a company to enable them to do it. Whether it's getting a domain name, building a website, running email, doing their taxes, helping them do their finances, helping them connect with other people that are like them in their own businesses. That's what our job is. And to do it with a global platform that is localized, globalized, makes it feel like it's in your market, in your backyard, and that we know you and we know your customers as well. And we can help you. One of the things that's interesting about GoDaddy that's very different than Microsoft or Yahoo, we have a very large customer care center in the United States, and we talk to our customers. You've probably encountered this before. We love talking to our customers and helping them understand and get through problems. And we do that every day. We have 2,500 people that are on phones talking with customers, making sure that the experience they have with our products advances them in some way. They don't have a lot of money. The money that they spend with us actually has to make an impact on their business, and that's what we're trying to do.
Taking this further, you talked about enabling customers. Yeah. They're not just hosting their websites like myself, or they're just getting the domain names. They are entrepreneurs in their own right?
They are.
So the question I'm trying to ask is, what else is GoDaddy going to do to enable entrepreneurial ecosystem to move forward?
Yeah, so a couple of things that you'll see us do over the course of the next let's say 12 months. You'll see us start providing productivity solutions for offices that help them run their back office. So today people say, okay, you do domains, you do websites, so that's the person's presence and how they look to others. What we're going to be doing is actually building, not necessarily building, but partnering with companies, building some of our own and partnering with companies that actually do great productivity software today. So they get that great service, they get an end-to-end experience with us with one account, with one name that says, I've got mail, I've got spreadsheets, I've got all the other things that I need to do to be productive in my business, and they can get all that from us. So helping them run their back office, helping them have appear to be a giant business. An invoice goes out, it looks professional. A proposal goes out, it looks professional. Doing that for people in a way that makes them feel like, I'm a giant business, I'm not just a little guy, I'm big and I'm proud of it. That's what we're doing.
Let me take you back to your Yahoo days and Microsoft days, right? You have played the role on a global level. You see technology evolve. People, move from one to the other platform. What I'm trying to ask you is, when you look out as a leader, as a visionary, where do you see, because everybody talks about mobile now, right?
Yeah.
Everybody talk about cloud. Where do you see a couple of trends that businesses like you should latch on to move forward?
Yeah, well, clearly mobile, on a global basis, between cloud and mobile, that's the world. So smartphones are getting much less expensive, Android technology is becoming almost as cheap as feature phones now. So you can imagine building a website on that device, being able to build that website on the device and have the device that you've rendered on that website actually do a great job on multi-screens, whether it's a tablet, whether it's a PC, whether it's on that website. What you can also imagine is having a reseller or somebody who's just on the street saying, you know, I'm going to build you a website for your business. I'm going to do it right now. How's that look to you? Let's go see what it looks like on a big screen. Are you happy with that? Because I know you couldn't do this yourself. Let me make that for you. You want to name it? It looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and name it. What's your business name? Let me take that name and we'll apply it to the website. The guy doesn't even know he's buying a domain name. He's just having a place on the internet. Do you want mail now? Let me do that. So this becomes the device that is essential, if not vastly more important than a PC in the overall ecosystem of success for small business. And if you think about the ability to discover and find people, I'm walking by a business and I happen to have Yelp, and it's a restaurant. I actually want to know not only where that restaurant is, I want to know what's on the menu, I want to know what the specials are, and I want to be able to see that list and see it refreshed on a daily basis. We're actually doing that at GoDaddy. Building a service that allows you to update a list of items, whether it's a menu item, whether it's a list of services that you provide, if you were a physical therapist as an example, and have that list updated and refreshed and have it pushed out to every listing service on the planet. And that's something that we're doing that we think is a very, very important trend that we bought a company this year called Loku in San Francisco, 24 MIT PhDs that are really, really brilliant guys and are building that technology and capability for us.
The last question is about entrepreneurship leadership. Entrepreneurship is having faith in the risk that you're willing to take now as a business. Leadership is empowering enough people to move forward on the faith and the vision that is designed by you. So you have played both the roles. For the advice to the emerging entrepreneurs, I just wanted your take on both roles. What does your focus?
Well, it's interesting. So the similarities between the roles are actually startling. You need to have a big, hairy, audacious goal. There needs to be a goal that's big, and you have to have passion around it. If you don't have passion, you're not going to put 80 hours, 90 hours a week into it, and you have to. You know, life's too short to work on things that you're not passionate about. So that's number one. Number two is, you know, the reason entrepreneurs do so well is they're willing to try something, fail, try something, fail, try something, fail. And as a CEO of a company that's much larger than a small company, it's over $1.5 billion company, you're actually trying to encourage people in your enterprise to build something, fail, build something, fail, build something, fail, and don't have fear of, I've got to make this thing perfect. You know, the way technology works today and the way websites work today, I can make a change, I can actually have it instrumented enough to know exactly how it's being used, what people are doing with it, and then be able to change it instantly. And to be able to build that kind of agility into a big business allows you to do things that a teeny entrepreneur can do. And I've always been a fan of the word intrapreneuring, which is allowing people inside company to have an idea, build something that's different, try it out, see if it works, and if it doesn't, well, go back to the drawing board, try it again. And trying to build that sense of it's okay to make some mistakes, but you don't want to make the same ones over again. It is the same thing in a big business as it is in an entrepreneurial, small startup.
It's been very inspirational. Thank you so much.
Thanks.